After we do our first case, we celebrate a little too much and stumble back home. Now this game's an interesting mix of little life sim and murder mystery solving, which is interesting. Down a bunch more vodka. Any second now. Toss a bottle on the stand and then go try to sleep off this inebriation. Set an alarm for 8 or so in the morning. Been upgrading the apartment as we go, which you should be doing anyway. Make it look a little nicer. Although you can't do a damn thing about the roaches. Get up, take a shower, go to grab some food, something to drink. Need to also dry off and whatnot. Decide to stick the extra booze I have in the freezer. Well, refrigerator. Right when I was going to grab some milk, we have a new murder case. Not just one, but 2 dead bodies have been reported right now, both in the same building. One in the basement, one on floor 3. So we head down to the basement, barge in, cops right behind us. They search the room, make sure no one's in here. And since it's a studio apartment, we can get to work right away. Picked up a camera. Be able to better document the crime scene so we don't need to keep coming back to it. Take note of the blood on the floor, along with the weird ritual circle. Grab the guy's fingerprints. Get an overall description of him written down there. Analyze him, see how he died, what he's carrying on him. From that, we also get his time of death. Continue to look around here, find his wallet, which has his full name in it, so now we know who he is. We also mark down his apartment just for better organization of what's going on. Start looking around, see what we can find, anything out of place. Start by checking a bunch of notes lying around. Who knows, might be a calling card of some type. See if anything's stolen, see if anything's moved. Find his work ID. We can check out people at his work here in a bit if need be. Check his work schedule too, when he's supposed to work. Also find a note. Says someone's been standing outside his door at nighttime. Start grabbing the fingerprints off every well-touched surface. Light switches, doorknobs, that sort of thing. Kept a diary saying that someone's been following him for a while. Guess he's not paranoid, but was on to something. Make sure we give everything just a good once-over. After that, need to go up to the 3rd floor. So 4 floors up from where we are, since we're in the basement. And check out the murder scene there. Now, I was wondering if this was just 2 random incidents that may have happened just at the same time. While I was wondering that, grabbed the coffee, finished heading up to the correct floor there. Kind of an office space mixed with apartments. Wondered if this was blood on the outside of the door there. It was not. Head on in, see blood straight away. Figured maybe the killer was wounded or something, but not. Same type of ritual circle. Bust out the camera. Document it down. When we were searching around, found a crumpled piece of paper that says, "Let's play." So I'm guessing this is actually a calling card for the killer. Take a better look at that later once we've fully gone over the crime scene here, gathered up their fingerprints, figured out who the deceased is. Make sure we're not missing anything. Now, they were both killed with the same type of firearm, which is not surprising. They were both killed in the same manner. Left and staged in the same way, in these circles. Decide to check the note for fingerprints and find one that's not linked to anybody, but is directly linked to the note. So I'm guessing it's probably the killer's note. They didn't want any money, because drawers are open, cash sitting in them. Check the handwriting on the notes in the house against the note that was left there to make sure the partner of the person living here didn't kill them. Handwriting doesn't match. Sort everything out so it flows a little better here. Hop on the computer, use the man's passcode to get into it. Laron is his first name. Go through his emails because there might be something here that's useful. Guess he learned that his wife or partner was cheating on him. If they figured that out, that would be probable cause to kill him. More notes around the house saying that these people were also being followed. That's strange. The fingerprints around the house, one's related to the deceased, and then the others that are around the house quite a bit, most likely as partners, which don't match the fingerprint found on the note. Head back downstairs to make sure I didn't miss a note down here anywhere. Looked around all over the place. I even look on the deceased to see if they left a note on them. They didn't. All I did was find a final notice. Head over to the black market. See if anyone's bought any pistol ammunition. And they have. First initial G. So we can figure either the first name or the last name starts with G. It's a good pointing us in the correct direction here. Head over to City Hall because I feel like we have everything we need to be able to solve this case. They left a calling card, which seems to be some type of hangman game for the letters of their name. So I tossed down a bunch of different combinations that seem probable for for a last name, since A is already filled out. The second letter needs to be an A. It needs to be 5 letters long. Check G's. Nothing there. Move on to C's. Get the note up to be able to see how many letters, see what type of letters we're working with there, what would fit, what wouldn't fit. Then I start going down through the people that have the last names that start with C. See a few that might fit at first glance, but then we move down through them. None of the letters are exactly the same in these ones. So I gotta check them against it. And that's not true, and that's not good there. Collins, no. I'm coming across as Gemma Casey. G, which would fit. And C-A-S-E-Y, with a G for the first name. Print out their information, check their fingerprints against the one that was found on the note. Lo and behold, the fingerprint belongs to them. Easy enough case here. Well, my question is, did she kill 2 people in one night, or did she kill 1 person one night and then that body just not be found? Stop outside to pick up some handcuffs, some other odds and ends that we might need, or that I just haven't checked out before. We already have a truncheon, bloodhound trackers, which can be used for motion detectors, briefcases, body armor, an incapacitator grenade. I decided to pick one up, see how it goes, see how well we can put that to use. Wait for the elevator to come so we can head on down and head right over to her apartment. Shut off the camera system and security system so she can't call the cops on us when we try to arrest her. Also shut the security door so she can't run. Barge in without giving her time to get a weapon or anything. Get ready for a fight, and she's not home. So we head over to her place of work that she was supposed to have been done with and left 3 or so hours ago. On our way around, she walks right past us. Not a care in the world. So I decide, I'm just going to put this grenade to use. I already bought it. Could just slap handcuffs on her now, but where's the fun in that? Hell of a thing. Slap handcuffs on her. Tell her we're arresting her for murder. Acts the same way that the other ones all do. Ask her why she committed the murder, and now she's falling back on some cult behavior shit here. The red gums will rule one day, blah, whatever. She purposefully made the note to play a game. Sure, they were in ritual circles and whatnot, but it seems like she just had a thrill out of it and is just using the religious shit as a, well, cult shit as a cover of sorts. Find the correct type of ammo on her, connect that back to the entry wounds and times of death. Find the gun on her. She's just carrying that around. Grab the gun off of her, scan it for fingerprints. Of course, her fingerprints are found on it. Get those all set aside in this rat's nest of a case that we got going on now. Head outside, get some fresh air, and fill out the arrest paperwork. I have everything we need to be able to get her arrested. And all we gotta do is go and hand it in. And in the paperwork, sit down and wait for it to process. See how good we did. Case processing. Got the correct killer. Got evidence. Got pretty much everything we needed. Not the best out there as of yet, but still did pretty good. With that, we solved our second case. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.